SAP Business ByDesign. Streamline invoice processing and exception management. In this demo, you'll see how the SAP Business ByDesign solution enables you to process invoices more easily, audit the supporting documents such as purchase orders and goods receipts to ensure accounting accuracy, and check that required approvals are made and any exceptions are corrected. For growing small and mid-sized businesses, accounting processes can take up a lot of time and resources. But with the SAP Business ByDesign solution, it's easier than ever. SAP Business ByDesign is a fully integrated, on-demand business management software solution designed for small and mid-sized organizations. The software supports best practices for managing financials, customer relationships, human resources, projects, procurement, and the supply chain. SAP Business ByDesign's financial management functionality makes it easier to process invoices, audit documents, verify approvals, and ensure that accounting entries have been made correctly and across multiple sets of books. Let's take a closer look at how this functionality makes life easier for finance departments. In this example, I'm an accountant at my company. I can use SAP Business ByDesign to manage all aspects of our company's accounting. Today, I'm processing supplier invoices, verifying them against goods receipts, and posting the invoices for payment. In the Supplier Invoice Work Center, I choose the Invoice Entry view to see the list of all deliveries to be invoiced. This brings up a list of deliveries. I highlight a particular line item and click on New Invoice to pull up the screen for creating an invoice. I enter the supplier's invoice number, due date, and payment terms. On this particular invoice, the price doesn't match our internal records, so I change the net price from $200 to $210 to reflect what's shown on the supplier's invoice. I then hit Enter to recalculate the price. However, since this is a variance, I'll need to verify the exception in detail. To do this, I click Show Exceptions. Before I request a clarification from the buyer, I check for the appropriate messages in the Exceptions tab and click on the Save Document and Forward for Clarification button. Leveraging the software's powerful workflow, I route a clarification request to the responsible buyer from the screen I'm working in. This task can also be handled automatically depending on the settings selected in SAP Business ByDesign. For example, if the price variance was within predetermined tolerances, I could approve it myself without having to contact the buyer. The buyer receives a notice about the exception approval through his Purchase Orders and Requests Work Center. To view it, he clicks on Open Tasks to see the View All Exceptions line. Since the price variance reflects an agreed-upon price increase with the supplier, he creates a note in the software explaining this and approves the increase by accepting the price variance. As he does this, the built-in workflow in SAP Business ByDesign routes the approval back to me, the accountant. I open my Supplier Invoicing Work Center, click on Open Tasks, and scroll down to find the line item. I can see the buyer's approval as well as a full audit trail and approval history by clicking on Action Log. Satisfied that everything is in order, I click on the Post button to approve the invoice for payment. As you can see, SAP Business ByDesign's powerful financial management functionality allows finance professionals to perform work faster and more efficiently. Leveraging the software's built-in workflow, full transparency into transaction details, and complete audit trails, you can streamline invoice processing and exceptions management. With SAP Business ByDesign, it's never been easier to process invoices, audit the supporting documents such as purchase orders and goods receipts to ensure accounting accuracy, and check that required approvals are made and any exceptions are corrected.